she ain't in it for the glory. The angels in the wings, trying to fly behind the scenes. I know where you're at. Yeah, tonight I'm singing loud for all them people in the back. Yeah, you know who you are. From way on up in the nosebleeds to the front row, bet you everybody in this place has got an unsung hero. That's for damn sure, and they all deserve to have a good time. So everybody raise one high for the boy in the back pew, headed back to the front lines in the morning. The mom rocking dad's roll in her work clothes. She ain't in it for the glory. The angels in the wings, trying to fly behind the scenes. I know where you're at. I got a little girl that used to swing right there. I still see her pink bow in her brown hair. She's in the big city, but she still calls home. What's she gonna do if she comes back and we're gone? And over there under that white oak tree, beneath the cross is where my best buddy's buried. Lasted 13 hunting seasons running strong. Keep your money cause a man can't leave his dog. And over there's where I got down on one knee. Dirt road, her daddy didn't like me much in my shackled up GTO. I'd sneak out in the middle of the night, throw rocks at her bedroom window. We'd turn out to headlights, drop by the moonlight, talk about what the future might hold down that red dirt road. It's where I drank my first beer, it's where I found Jesus, where I wrecked my first car. I tore it all to pieces. I learned the path to heaven is full of sinners and believers. But I've got a plan. Don't tell your mama yet, I'm begging you. Don't tell your dad.
After the rapture of September 2025, the chaos
for the boy in the back pew, headed back to the front lines in the morning. The mom rocking dad's roll in her work clothes. She ain't in it for the glory. The angels in the wings, trying to fly behind the scenes. I know where you're at. Yeah, tonight I'm singing loud.
Test 1 2, check 1 2. Well, that was the intro. You guys will be selling in Dutch tomorrow. Travis, you need to come up here. Come up here, yeah. There's going to be a lot of guys that won't be in here tonight. There's guys coming from the south that are driving up and they got bad weather. And there's a few guys that were able to, or were unable to make it and pull down, at least 3 that we know of. But we should have 20, 28, 29 guys here. We're kind of waiting for Doug Dieterle. He'll be here a little bit later. Doug is the South Dakota representative for this. I don't know if you guys know much about the history of the Great Midwest. It was started in, I think, 1989 was their first contest. And it wasn't necessarily anti-LMA, but they wanted to have their own contest, one that kind of separated itself. And so this contest rotates between those 5 states, and it's been going since 1989. I think Paul Bear was the first one to win it, and it's just kind of rolled and morphed since then. So it's a nice deal. the market here. His wife Patrice is in the office there. They have a partner that is he's in Kansas. Mr. Olson's in Kansas. But these guys are the operating owners of this market. They're extremely happy to be hosting this contest and have you guys all here. And super excited about the sale. We're going to have, we thought we'd have 5,000 head. The weather, there's some cow-calf guys that pulled off the deal. We certainly understand the weather's not conducive to what they're looking for. But we'll still have 4,000. Yeah. You think about 4,800? Yeah. We'll have 4,000 plus cattle here tomorrow. And trying to give everybody enough drafts. I think we're going to settle in on about 6 drafts. Yeah, the preliminary round, we're sitting at about 6 drafts. We got to look at what the numbers look like when it's all said and done tomorrow morning. But we're looking at about 6 drafts for the preliminary round on this deal. And then when we come back for the finals, we're hoping for 8. That's kind of what we're shooting for. We could get up to 10, but we're going to shoot for 8. I've never run this deal, so I'm kind of winging it right now as far as announcements go, but I'm going to go through a few of the things. Then Travis Holk on the right here. Travis is the house auctioneer for Mitchell Livestock. He's been here for the last probably 5 years, 6 years, something like that. And one of our judges here, Landing Edwards, is sitting up in the middle. Landing has been the auctioneer for 37 years. That's right. That's right. So he's the voice of Mitchell Livestock. But we're going to go through a few of some of the things I think you guys should know. Number one, we talked about the drafts. We're going to hope to give you 6 drafts tomorrow in the preliminary. It might end up being 5, but we're going to give you 6 drafts. Hopefully 8, maybe 10 in the finals. There will be chances in here where you may have a ring full of cattle. You may have 2 head in the ring. You may have a whole ring full. You may sell a couple of ringfuls. And if any buyer holds up, if they want to hold 1 or hold 2 or hold 3, whatever they're going to do, we're going to get along with them. When they want to hold cattle, we just get along with them. That's kind of how we've ran it here for a long time, and how we continue to run it. And when they hold them, they're going to go out. We don't sort very much in the ring. Most of the time, they're going to go out that door. They're going to get cut. They'll be put in, and then bring right back into the ring. If you have a draft that gets cut, whatever you get cut, that'll be your next draft. That counts as a draft. So that's how we're going to run that. Travis will be sitting here on the block, and he'll start your cattle for you. He's going to try and give you a run. One thing about it, we're going to sell some yearling cattle here. I know Kenny Russ has got a couple loads of yearling cattle here, and I'm not sure if Dwayne does too, but Dwayne does too. And on the yearling cattle, that's just one example. There'll be several guys that sell yearlings. On the yearling cattle, we don't back up. We don't get in the basement and take a run at them things. We kind of hang in there. So that's the deal on them yearling cattle. We hang pretty tight on them things, and don't be surprised if they give you a quarter, and certainly don't be surprised if they give you a dime. You might run $4 or $5 on a dime. That's just how it is. So don't be ready to drop the hammer. And if Travis is bumping you on the leg, that means don't mean drop the hammer. That means keep going. We got a little ways to go yet. So that'll be your instructions on the yearling cattle. He'll kind of bump you along. We'll help you spot bids. And whether I'm on the block or Travis is up here helping out, we're not. The ringmen, for the most part, are just trying to showcase the cattle. They may see some cattle. They may see a bid or something like that. I don't think any judge is going to knock you on that. If you see one of us on the block pointing somebody out or yipping, we're not trying to dock you points. We're just not trying to cost any money at the same time. So, and if you're locked in on somebody, we're just going to let you go. But if you start missing somebody, we're going to, at the risk of costing you points, we're going to make sure that we don't miss any bids. That's kind of how it is. There's people, you're going to see this tomorrow. We're going to help you out on numbers. The buyers, I don't know if they're going to give them a big number tag or anything like that. We'll give them a card to hold up. I'm just here to tell you, being a part of a lot of contests, the first couple of contestants, that works pretty good. About contestant number 8, they're just going to hold you up a number. They forget that it's a new auctioneer every time. I mean, that's just how it goes. So, but we'll help you as much as you can. If it's 681 and 69 or 37, whoever it is, we're going to try and help you out. And the judges aren't going to dock you on the fact that you had to ask somebody what the number is. That's just the way it is if they don't hold the number up. But after that, they're going to give you a hand signal. Most of the time, if it's an odd number, it's probably a heifer. An even number might be a steer. If it goes up into the teens, it might be a heifer. If it's a single number, it might be a steer. But we'll help you out on that. And, it could be 68 on a 680-pound steer, whatever it is. We're gonna help you out on that as much as we possibly can. And we'll certainly tell the judges not to dock if it takes a minute to catch on. These seats there's a lot of seats from this side of the block. A lot of things blend in out there. You have a lot of ranch families that come in, and there might be 3 generations up sitting there. And, some of you guys are used to that, and some aren't. So you see 3 generations sitting up there, maybe they're flagging their catalog along, and they aren't bid. We'll try to help you out with that as much as we possibly can. If there's anybody in here that at any time feels a little bit overwhelmed on anything, I think the biggest thing to remember is don't pull the trigger. Just hold on a little bit. We'll help you through it. If you feel a little overwhelmed, we're going to give you every chance in the world to shine. But if there's any chance you feel a little overwhelmed, the worst thing you can do is just pull the trigger and get done with it. We don't need that here. We're going to try and help you out as much as we can, make you feel comfortable on all that. Yeah, we won't get in the bind. Nothing sticks to Travis. You'll be all right. So, we'll help you with buyer numbers. My brother Ed, she won the contest last year, and he's going to be up here as the MC. He'll introduce you guys on each and every draft. And if there's something you want him to say, if you need to mention sponsor or something like that, just get with him. All we're going to give him is your name and your hometown. That's basically all we have so far. So if you have something else you want him to introduce, just let him know. He'll do that. He'll have a mic up here. He'll be on the block as well as the day goes along. He'll probably get used to who's buying what, maybe help you out a little bit as well. But just talk to him and he'll help you out. When we get ready to name the finalists, the ring might be a little dirty at that point. So we're going to do it right in front of the ring. And you guys can be sitting in the seats. We'll call the top 10 down. And they'll be awarded I think it's a cutting board, really nice cutting board out there for the finalists, and it will draw for order, and then we're gonna get right back in. We may not have enough drafts for us to spend a lot of time between the finalists and the prelims and start selling it. Allows you just be ready. When you draw number 1, get your behind up here and get ready to go. We have this monitor up here for your comfort, and it's also for Luke. Luke is going to be the clerk here tomorrow, and he's going to listen to 28, 29 different guys, and so he needs to be able to hear every one of them. So we got this monitor up here for you. If you want to turn this thing up or down, it's right over here at the right. There's an orange button. You turn that up or down, but try not to mess with it because he's going to have it set where he can hear it. We want you to be comfortable, but we need to be clear about who's buying and what the price was. So that's up here. It's more for Luke than anything. The speakers in here, they sound really, really good when you're on the block. And believe me, I'm as big of a prima donna as anybody in the industry about how you sound. And so when I'm sitting right here and I can hear myself pretty good in this seat, it's believe me, it's good. Travis, or I guess you'll be on the block. Are you going to read consigners and shots?
So usually Lanning does all that, but since he got voted to be a judge, we're gonna let you guys represent the cattle. We'll tell you the name. I'll try to help you as much as possible. You guys as auctioneers, that's part of your job as an auctioneer, to represent the cattle, and I'll sure help you, and we'll point out the consigners if they're sitting in here, but we're gonna do it that way tomorrow. If there's a shot sheet, I'm gonna get it to you, read the shots, we'll go through them. If you happen to come in and you're partway through a consignment, I'll let you know, hey, they've had the same shots, they've had, 2 rounds, or all weaned, whatever the case might be, and we'll just kind of roll on. If you start a new consignment, that's when we'll really emphasize what the deal is, okay?
Everybody, I hope everybody's good with that. If you're not sure what the names on those shot sheets, look it up tonight. Start being able to pronounce those things. Yeah, we'll help you as much as you can, but you're going to be able to look at that shot sheet and the names. There's some long names around this area, so we'll help you with that as much as we can. We don't want you mispronouncing any of the names to best of you can. So we're going to help you with that. When it comes to your turn, the only way to get up on the block, you're going to go down that alley. Okay, this hydraulic door is going to open out. If that door is open, don't go through. If the door is shut, you're pretty free to walk across that alleyway. There's another gate. You get right behind the block. You guys will all see it when we do a sound check here in a minute. We'd like no more than 2 guys up here on the block anytime somebody is selling. 1's perfect, 2's okay. There's a lot of room up here. The first couple of guys that sell, we may sell a couple drafts just so that they can see. We don't want contestant number 12 to have an advantage over contestant number 1 because contestant number 10 was up and number 12 got to watch for 20 minutes. So we'll give them a chance to watch for a little bit and just kind of get used to it. But other than that, you're welcome to come up, just 1 or 2 guys. It's going to be cold. It's not going to be deathly cold or anything like that. It only takes 15 seconds to walk through that. So you won't get chilled from the time you get up here, but you're more welcome to come in and then just stand back. Don't be catching any bids. Don't be trying to run the sale or anything from where you are. You can just watch for a few minutes. We're going to do a draw for order. There's a handful of guys that couldn't make it up here tonight, and we will just draw for them and make sure that we get them in order. We have catalogs in the office. We've got gift bags for everybody, and Jared and Patrice have done a really good job. They've got a gal that works for them too that does the social media. This contest has had 1 million views across social media. So you'll see Sierra a little bit later. She's from Kansas, and the 2 girls are, oh, there they are, right there. Sierra, I'm sorry, I don't know the other 2, but. JC.
Bailey.
Kaylee?
Bailey.
JC and Bailey, I won't forget that. I'll have to write it down. So they're sitting right up there. They've kind of handled the back end of this contest, and just before we get started, I think they deserve a big round of applause. They've done a tremendous job. You've seen your picture and online, and you've seen some of the marketing. We've got some great sponsors, and they were really instrumental in getting some sponsors. Is that Doug? Doug, why don't you come up here, please? This is Doug Dieterle. Doug won the contest in 1961. He's coming up here. I asked John Shaven where the contest was going to be next year because John is the rep out of Iowa, or he had been for a long time, and he said, man, I don't know, I'm not sure I've been a part of that deal. And so I called Doug and I said, John thinks he isn't a part of it anymore. He said, tell me he's full of shit. So I called John and I said, he said, Doug said you're full of shit. And he said, well, he'd know how to measure it. I'm going to let Doug address you for a little bit. Doug is the committee member for South Dakota. He's been with this contest for a long, long time. And I'd like to introduce you to Doug Dieterle.
Yeah, right. Well, I want to thank everybody for coming. Like they said, I'm the committee man for South Dakota. We've been doing a little checking, and we're going to do a little more on that. I don't know if we got anybody for Iowa yet. Did you figure that out yet? We're working on that. All right. But we want to keep the contest going. It's been a great, great contest. One of the originators of the contest was Tony Heinze. It was like Tony Heinze, Jim Thorpe, Paul Bear, Jack Hines, and we think it was Marion. I think it was Marion. So they were the original guys that started the contest. And a few years back, Paul Bear, he was one of the big fans like everybody else of Tony Heinze. And Tony, he started an award. And what Paul originally started it out was that they would, you contestants, and that's what you're going to do tomorrow. You contestants are going to pick your favorite auctioneer. We're going to go through a little criteria on that here a little bit, but you're each going to pick your favorite auctioneer. We want you to, every one of you to vote on that when you stop by the office tomorrow after we get done with the preliminaries. So, and we want to keep the Tony Heinze award going, and we think it's a great deal. So, I don't know, you got anything else, Wade? That'd be plenty, yeah. Yeah. You gonna draw for order?
If they can do it in the ring, it will live stream it.
Travis, or Morris,
Oh, yes.
or just do sound check.
Yes. We'll have draft numbers up here, right here.
Brad, how you doing? Okay, you're gonna do a sound check and then draw. So you come up here if you guys want to do a sound check. Yeah, well, they put in a nice speaker system since I've been here last. So you guys gonna leave this mic up here and you're gonna have it set up this. So you guys figure that out as you come up here. So John Kane and Paul Kruger, would you come up here, please?
All right, I don't know if you guys have gotten a catalog yet, but it's gonna look like this. John Kane, Paul Kruger, is Kyle Mueller coming? Kyle is out, Colt Berger, Devin Bartle, Lance Brester. That's kind of the order if you haven't got a catalog. We'll give you a few ahead, but those guys that are called out, come on up. We're gonna do a sound check. We're gonna live stream that, and then a little bit later we'll draw for order.
Testing 1, 2, 235, 40, 50, so I'm up to 47 back. Testing 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 3, 5, 5, 6, 8, 7, 8, 10, 3, 10, 10, 12, 17, 20, 5, 3, 25, 30, so I'm 327.
All right, John Kane is gonna be contestant number 18.
Test 1, 2, test 1, 2. Mic check 1, 2. Test 1, 2, test 1, 2. Paul Kruger from Kellogg, Minnesota, sponsored by the Cresco Livestock Market. Alrighty, mic check 1, 2. Alrighty, right here, 230, 231. It would have been a 231, over to 1, 1, 2, 232, it would have been 2.5, pound down, 233, 3, 3.5, 34, 34, 233 and a half, down 34, another half, pound 34, that would have been a 235, 5, 5, would have been a 35, so 234 and a half.
All right, Paul, go ahead and draw for order. Colt, you here? And Sue. What'd Paul get? Paul is number 17. Okay, we're gonna scratch Kyle Mueller. We're gonna go to Colt Berger. No for that. Guys, once you get done, once you draw for order and you do your sound check, go down front. Everybody's got a bag with a name on it. Go ahead and grab that. So we make sure that those take care. Go ahead, Colt.
Testing 1, 2. All right, get to the 9, get how many dollars here? All right, 325. Get to the 9, get it down, $7, get down, but $8, get it down, but $9, get it down, but 330, get it $31, get it down, but $2, down $3, get it down, but 4, and $5, get it $35, get it down, but 335, and $6, get it down, but 7, get it down, but $7, get it down, but 7, $337, get it down, but 8, down 9, get it down, but 340, and $341, get it down, but 341. Total gal 340, fire number.
Is Devin or Lance here today? Okay, we're gonna draw. Go ahead, Colt, you get up and draw. We'll draw for Devin and Lance. Then the next step's gonna be Justin Abel, Mitch Bartle, and Dylan Calamine. Colt got 14, okay? Is Devin in, Mitch and Devin? Okay, they're not here yet. Okay, is one of them here? Mitch? Lance, there we go. All right, we'll draw for Devin. Okay, Devin Martin's gonna go number 8. Lance Brester, go ahead. Oh, hold on, before you go ahead, let's get Justin, Mitch, Dylan coming up. After that, it's gonna be Brad, Caleb, and Ben Meyer.
Lance Brester from Howells, Nebraska. Mike check, 1, 2, 1, 2, 391, hit 1. Getting 391, 991, 4 to mid, 4 to 5. Hit 4, getting 394, 5, 5, 5, getting 6 down, 6 down, 6 to bed, 6 to 5, getting 306, 6, 6, 6, getting 7, 7, 7, 9, getting 7, 8, hit 7, getting 8, getting 8, so 308, that's gonna go our number.
Okay, Lance, go ahead and draw. He got 12. Okay, next man from Iowa, Justin Abel.
Just 1, 2, yes, sir, right there, look at everybody, so you like the kind, look at the condition here, right there, right there, 3 1, how about it, 2, 3 here. Hit 3, 3, how about it, 4 here, 5, how about it, 5 here, 6 here, 7, another 8, 9, 9, 9, 10, 9, 3, 10, 11, 9, 12, how about it, 13.
Good. All right, we'll get you drawn, then we'll draw for Mitch. Justin's number 4. Mitch Martle is going to be number 20. Next up will be Dylan Callahan.
I'll bite 10, 1, 2. I'll test 1. It be 1, it be 2, it be 3, it be 4, it be 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 8. It be down, it be 9, it be down 10, it be left a bit. Sounds pretty good, Trav. You got her dialed in.
Say 13. Dylan Callahan will be number 13. And Brad Duran could be up.
We're going 3, 25, 30, now 30, now 5, 14, now 50, and 50, 11, 60, now 70, now are you all done? So,
Brad, the treble might be awful high. You could turn the bass down if you need to. Brad's going to be 21. Caleb Decor will be up next. Next side of the page is going to be Ethan Schutte. He won't be here. We'll draw for him. Austin Shapen. I haven't seen him yet. Him and Mike will be coming in a little later. And Jaron Miller. That's be the next 3.
all right, test 1, 2, line up on the 2, 4, 15, 17, 30, and 30 here, 45.
Caleb got 26. Next up will be Ben Meyer. Austin, not here. Jaron, come on up. Garrett Dunn, come on up. Ted Solignier. And Andrew's not here yet either. We'll draw for him.
Check. 1, 2. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. $100 on the 3, 50, 51, 51, 54, 54, and 353 down 54, 4, sold 30, 53. Put them in Ben number.
Okay, we'll get Ben's number. Then we'll turn it over. We'll draw for Ethan. Okay, Ben Myers is going to be contestant number 10. Ethan
Shooty is gonna be number 7. And then Austin Shaven is gonna be number 5. And Jared Miller.
Mic check, 1, 2. I get a team under now, 310. And now 310, not an 10, not a 12, not a 15, not a 17 and a half, get behind 20, not a 2 and a half, and 5. Hit 3, 20, not a 7, half a 9, and a 7.
Okay, next up after that will be Garrett Dunn. Jared, drew number 19.
Right, here we go. On the way to the 100, 300, 2 pounds. And I'm kind of 305, 7, 10, 12, 15, 17, 20, 30, 23, 33, 323. And I'm 23, and I'm 322, and I'm 322.
And Garrett's gonna be number 24. Ted Souvenir gonna be next.
Three, go 2.5, 5, 3.5, 5.
Jake, Brad, and Landon, if you guys can make your way on up. Brad Brown.
3, 3, 2.5, 5, 5 to the radar, 5 to the radar, 7, 8 to the radar, 10 to the radar, 15, 17, 18 to the radar, 20, 22, 10 to the radar, 20, 5 to the radar, 20, 5 to the radar, 5, so 3, 20.
Ted is gonna be number 6. Wade's gonna draw for Andrew. Number 29 for Andrew. And Jake Glanzer.
All right, there, what do you say? I'll tell you what, J.E. Glanzer from Bridgewater, huh, Trevi? All right, I heard now. 25, 425, 30. And now 430 now. 430 times, 440. Now 440 times, 45 times, 50.
Jake's gonna be number 27. Number 27. Next up will be Brad Brown. Deal with you later. Okay. All right. 3, 40, 45. $1.02. So, quit tapping me in the leg, Travis. Tyler Bell and AJ Austin, you guys make your way on up. Brad is going to be number 2. Next up will be Landon Fleming.
All right, mic check, 1, 2. You get 300, I'm blind. I'm a 300 now, 100, 100, 200, 100, 300, 300, 100, bid for 300, 500 now, 100, 500 now, 600 now, 700 now, 800 now, 300 and 800 now, 8. Someone 307.
And Landon is going to be contestant number 1, right off the bat, Landon. Next up, Wade's going to draw for Michael and Brogno. Number 28 for Michael and Brogno. And next up will be Mr. Tyler Bell.
That's all I got. Yep, that's right. Hey, hang on, right.
Well, hey, 331. You too. 335.
Tyler is gonna be number 23, number 23. And here's AJ Austin, and hold on, we got Ross Glass, Jader Schoenbaum, and Dave Wiedauer. You guys make your way on now. Check 1, 2. Mic check 1, 2. Check 1, 2, 3. Check 1, 2. 1, 2. 230, 2 and a half. 30, 35, 52 and a half, 60, 57, now 60, so 257 and a half, 257 and a half, 1, 2, 3, 4. AJ is going to be contestant number 15. And next up will be Ross Glass.
Check, test. Yes, sir. Oh, yes, sir. Here we are. 330. 330. now 5. 360, now 5. 360, 360, 750. Something up there. 365 bucks.
Ross is going to be contestant number 11. Ross is number 11. Next up will be Jader Schoenbaum.
My check, 1 2, my check, 1 2, something different, 42, 2 and a half. 42, 2 and a half, 5 bid, 7 and a half, 47, 50, 50, 352 and a half, 5. 350, 2 and a half, 5 bid, 352 and a half. 350, 2 and a half, 352 and a half. So 350.
Jader's going to draw, and Scott Weirdline, Jeremy Schaefer, and Jacob Hill can make your way on up. Dave Wiedauer, are you here yet? Okay, so we'll need somebody to draw for Dave. Number 9 for Jader. Number 9 for Jader. Jeremy Schaefer. Wade's going to draw for David Wiedauer. It's going to be number 16. I know Scott's here. Scott Weirline.
Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Ready go man. How many dollars you now? Yeah, $1, $2, $2, $3, $3, $3, $4, $5, $6, $7, $8, $9, $10, $11, $12, $13, $14, $15, $16, $17, $18, $19, $20, $21, $22, $23, $24, $25, $26, $27, $28, $29, $30, $31, $32, $33, $34, $35, $36, $37, $38, $39, $40, $41, $42, $43, $44, $45, $46, $47, $48, $49, $50, $51, $52, $53, $54, $55, $56, $57, $58, $59, $60, $61, $62, $63, $64, $65, $66, $67, $68, $69, $70, $71, $72, $73, $74, $75, $76, $77, $78, $79, $80, $81, $82, $83, $84, $85, $86, $87, $88, $89, $90, $91, $92, $93, $94, $95, $96, $97, $98, $99, $100, $101, $102, $103, $104, $105, $106, $107, $108, $109, $110, $111, $112, $113, $114, $115, $16, $17, $18, $19, $20, $21, $22 6 on the bell. Yes, 7, 10.
Scott's gonna be number 3, and I think Wade's gonna draw for Jeremy Schaefer. Jacob Hill's a scratch. Jeremy Schaefer is gonna be number 22. There we have it. And next up, gonna be Jimmy Lambert.
All right, Jimmy Lambert, McBain, Michigan. I have a bid. I am 330 down here. 1, 2, got it down here, 4, 5, 5, 6 here, 7 out of 8, 9, 40, 49 down here. Sold 339.
All right, that deal tomorrow, a lot of you guys have been to LMA qualifiers and you get sequestered. It's not the same thing here. You're welcome to come out. We've had contestants in the past that have bought cattle. Really don't recommend it, but yeah, we'd rather not. But maybe sit by somebody that's going to buy them for you if you want to. But there will be plenty of cattle here to choose from, but we'd just rather not participate. But that's up to you. If you haven't grabbed a bag, make sure you do that. Again, it's pretty relaxed. We don't sequester you. You can, you're welcome to go to the cafe, come on, watch a contest, go to the bar if you want to, and come back. Just make sure you're in line. We did have a deal in the scoring sheet where we were talking about deducted points or disqualifying, basically. But if you interrupt the sale, we're just going to move on past you. If you get moved on past it, you're out. So that's basically how that works. The scoring sheet, that's in the catalog. And I'm gonna go over that real quick for you. Guys, don't leave points on the board. That's the best thing that I can tell you when it comes to this. We start off with introduction, professionalism, and points. You get 10 points on that. If your chant is really pretty and you don't do any kind of introduction, well, you kind of evened everything out. So you just gotta pick up points as you go. There's command of sale. That, you know, it's gonna be up to the judge's discretion, but if things take a little bit too long, or maybe the buyers got ahead of you, you may get judged differently there. Body contact, body language and eye contact, that's pretty self-explanatory. Sit up straight, be looking around. Clarity of your chant is something the judge to be looking at as well. Can they understand where you're at? Your rhythm and timing, that's pretty subjective. Voice quality and control, knowledge of product. If you got something to say about the cattle, make sure you say it. You'll have plenty of time. You'll have plenty of time. Every single week that we're sitting here selling cattle, you have time to talk about the cattle as they're coming in. You have time to address that and time to make those producers feel like that you appreciate or we appreciate what they're doing. These guys work awful hard all year long, and this is their time to sell cattle. They may be selling yearlings, maybe selling calves one time a year, whatever it is, and they may be sitting in the stand. So it's your time to address the quality of cattle and thank them for what they've done. That to me, that goes a long ways, and I know to Jared it does as well, and Travis. When you get done selling for those consignors, make sure you say thank you. They chose this market, and we appreciate it. Your bid catching is something that'll be judged. The judges are in all. We'll have them set in different places there, but they may see something. And again, if you're missing bids and we happen to catch them from the lock and they want to deduct it, that's up to them. We can't help that, but we're not going to let you sell out if we see that there's a bid coming in. Accuracy and expedition of sale is something pretty important. And of course, would you hire this auctioneer? That's the last subjective part of the contest. So those are your 10 criteria. You get 10 points for each, 100 points total. There will be a comment section if the judge wants you to leave a comment. Your judges tomorrow, if you don't know yet, our first judge is Mr. Daryl Stokes. He's sitting way up at the top. Daryl is from Alabama. He comes from Alabama, and he's part of the elite marketing group with Jerry Etheridge down there. They used to own the Montgomery Stockyards. Now they run Elite and they sell on live bag. Greg Foote from Foote Cattle Company will be a judge. He's coming in a little bit later. He was out visiting a customer that they feed cattle with, and he'll be back a little bit later. John Top from Pasco, Washington. He owns Toppenish, Washington. He's sitting up top. He'll be one of the judges tomorrow. He used to compete in the WLAC, and we're fortunate that he came in all the way from Washington for this contest. And if you get a chance to visit with them, they got a unique part of the country, and they got a good way about doing things. If you get a chance, make sure you visit with them. Mr. Clay Myers will be coming up from Kansas, well, Oklahoma, I guess. He was on the WLAC committee for a long time, and I don't think there's anybody that's seen any more contests than he has throughout his career. Then our fifth judge is Mr. Lanning Edwards, the voice of Mitchell Livestock for the last 37 years. And he's seen a lot of cattle move through this ring. He's seen a lot of people sit in this seat and be an awful fair evaluator of how you do things. Those judges are going to give you the benefit of the doubt as much as they possibly can tomorrow. I understand it might be a new setting for some guys, and like I said, they'll give you the benefit of the doubt as much as they possibly can, but at the same time, they're going to pick a winner tomorrow. So we certainly appreciate everybody coming and hope that you guys have a good time tonight. We'll be down at Blarney's Sports Pub down here on the corner. We call it the corner here. Have you ever been there, Brad? Do you need directions?
respectable, but not everybody had to wear a suit.
Yeah, you don't have to wear a suit by any means, but if somebody else did, I wouldn't not be.
I say the same thing on Sunday and don't have it.
I know. Yeah, introduction, professionalism, and poise. You know, that, I think it falls under that. If you're looking professional and you don't have a suit and a tie on, I think you're still fine. We're not gonna tell the judges what to do in that regard, but, it's up to them. It's up to them. So, yeah, we're here to sell cattle and sell them awful high as high as we possibly can. Anything else? Like I said, 7:30, they got pizza down there. There's gonna be drinks down at Barney's. That'll be open until like 10 or 10:30 tonight. It'll be open way later than that, but that's how long we got the room reserved. When you walk in there, take a left, and is it to the left? Yeah, all the way to the left. They got the back room. That's where everybody will be. There'll be some pizza, and they'll have some beer in there. And Jared, would you like to say anything? Guys, this is Jared Herman. Him and his wife Patrice own the market. And they're very, very gracious to allow us to host this contest here. Jared's been a really good person to work for, and not only that, he's become a very good friend. Can we give Jared a big round of applause, please?
Thank you, Dave. Just wanted to say that we're all really happy to have host this contest. Wade brought this idea to me, I don't know, it's been over a year ago, and we decided to do it, and we did that. The corn palace deal this summer is kind of a pre-run, and hope to kind of work the kinks out, so we want to make this thing really professional. One thing that we have to do is make sure that if you guys see any of my crew out there, to tell them thanks, because everybody's had to bust their ass to get this thing done and do it right. And it takes a lot of work, and this is it's pretty neat event. I'm very honored to have it. And I've got 2 great auctioneers, 3 or 4 actually, that work with me every week, and I'm very, very fortunate. And all the producers out there, if you guys see them in the hallway, please tell them thanks also. That's just going to help this event out. I don't have anything else to say. Travis?
I want to say one more thing procedurally. I forgot to mention this. If you got a ring full of cattle, it doesn't matter if there's 5 in there or a whole ring full, and somebody wants to hold one. All right, how that works here, Mitchell, I don't know if I said that before. We don't sort very often in the ring. There is a gate outside. We're gonna run these hydraulic doors, and we're gonna try and squeeze the cattle down and slow them up. And then outside the door, there'll be a guy that will catch the hold off. They'll put them in a pen. They'll bring it right back in. So we're not gonna sort too much in here. You won't have to worry too much about it. If somebody wants to hold one, you just move on. We're gonna hold one. We're gonna sell the rest. And when you get done selling it, we'll kind of take care of it from there. Travis will run the door. The ringmen will be speaking to the person out back that's gonna catch one. You won't have to do a whole lot after that, all right? When they bring it back in, you can do what you do as an auctioneer as far as marketing it, but for the most part, you'll be all right.
But you continue to sell the cattle.
Yep.
If they make a purchase, then that one is held.
Right.
Anybody else make a purchase and take them.
I think, so Jimmy just wants some clarity on that. If the buyer wants to hold one before we've said sold, we're gonna acknowledge that there's one to be held. We don't have to point it out to them. We don't have to say it's the black one with the bad foot. They're gonna hold it. The buyer's gonna they have the right to hold one at the end of the sale. It may be a totally different one than the first one said, but they have the right to hold whichever one. We're just gonna get along with them. We hold one, sell the cattle, and then let the buyer pick the one out, and we'll hold it off. Travis will help you. He'll be running the door. We're gonna have 2 ringmen in here. Probably Carter will be on that end. I'm sure Val will be on that end. We'll give you an introduction to them tomorrow if you want, so that you can learn their name or learn how they do things. But other than that, Luke will be working he'll be clerking, and I don't remember who's the other guy. Matt will be running the pen back, and Preston might be in there as well. You don't have to worry too much about them either. Those guys are automatic. Luke, by the way, he's a pretty good resource. If you need something, bump him. He's a pretty good resource. He's been here a long time, and he kind of knows more than we do. If you'd like to know the consignor's name, he'll be happy to tell you. If you have any questions about how many heifers there are or whatever, he'll be happy to tell you. He does a really good job over there at every stockyard you ever leave. Matt? Oh, yeah, yep, there will be some dimes, yep, there'll be some dimes, and just because they cut you to a dime doesn't mean they're about done either. Just so you know, if you wanna get back off the dime, that's up to you, if you wanna go back to halves, that's up to you. But, you probably better get every dollar before you sell out, that's kind of the rule here. Anything else, guys? Hope you have fun tonight at Blarney's, make sure you stop by, grab your gift bag, and, we will see you, what time we're gonna be back in the morning? Pretty early. Yeah, it's not typically my forte. I know we're starting at 8:30 in the morning with our introductions and presentation, and we'll get right into the first contestant. So, plan to be here by about 7 o'clock. The cafe will be open at 6:30. She said she'll have a breakfast ready for us by then. Thank you, guys. Meeting at 7:30, get here by 7, okay? Thank you.